And we are absolutely thrilled to welcome in one of our faves, friend of the show, Yunus Musah, who is looking very sharp this morning. Can you tell us about this kit that you're wearing, Yunus?
Yeah, it's the season's third kit, and we're gonna be wearing it on Saturday for the match. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh, what were your first impressions of the kit?
No, it's very different to any other kit that I've worn and any AC Milan kit, you know. So it's different. It's got some nice colors. So yeah, it's nice.
I love the mint. I like how they've been mixing it up. Last year, they had the
little
pink.
hidden pink accent there.
Yeah.
It's good. It's looking good. All right, so we know you're going to be looking good on Saturday, but I want to chat quickly on last week's match, the 2-2 draw against Torino, where you came in as a sub. You got the assist on the equalizer there at the end. Tell me about what it's like when you're watching a match, knowing that you're about to come on and you're going to try to make as big of an impact as you can. What's going through your head, and how are you kind of channeling what you want to do to create that moment that you did?
Yeah. So first of all, you know, there was still quite a bit of time to get come back, so we just had to believe. Also, you know, bring a lot of energy and like just try and make a difference, you know, because you haven't got anything to lose anymore at that point. Like, you're already losing, you know. So just trying to give everything and try and make a difference, try and shoot, try and cross the ball in, try and beat your man, just take risks to, you know, do something in the game.
Yunus, we talked about it on the show when you joined us in Las Vegas about the evolution of your position, your skill set, you know, getting on the final balls and scoring goals and creating. And here you are coming off the bench with a big time assist. How have you used last season to propel you forward under a new manager like Fonseca?
I think just being more confident in my abilities, like seeing how last season went, and being able to, you know, play in Serie and Champions League. All those experiences accumulate and just make me feel more confident now. Like, just make me just try things. Like, I had a few shots when I came in, put a few crosses in, beat a few guys. Like, I just went for it, you know.
Yunus, what new concepts has Paulo Fonseca brought to the table?
Just there's a lot of things that we work on in training for long hours. You know, with the patterns of play, you know, receiving the ball as a midfielder and getting the ball forward, and then being a team that presses high and gets the ball back quickly, so that we spend as less time as possible defending and more time with the ball. Those are the main principles, really.
And in what ways does that benefit you, do you think?
Well, in the role that I'm playing in right now as a CDM with double pivot, I get a lot of the ball, which is nice. I'm like a big key factor in the team, in the way the team plays. Very important that the midfielders get on the ball with this team. So I love that, you know, that I'm able to get on the ball and make the difference. It's great.
Yunus, let me ask you in particular, someone like yourself who wants to get obviously more playing time, wants to build their way into that starting lineup week in and week out. What has Paulo Fonseca told you in particular that he needs to see from you? And before you answer, I just want to say, you know, that lineup is looking super crisp right now. You know, your barber's working overtime.
Thank you. That compliment is great, man. You know how it is. But yeah, no, definitely just, you know, being more tidy on the ball and just believing in myself. You know, I can do a lot of things, but if I don't believe, then, you know, it's hard. So I just need to believe in it and be tidy on the ball. Make sure, you know, as a team, because he wants the team to keep the ball a lot. It's really important as a midfielder that I keep the ball as much as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I think you saw the news. Mauricio Pochettino
You think he saw?
has agreed.
Tell him, maybe he doesn't know.
I don't know if you guys, the news traveled out to Milan yet, but
Are you saying there we land right now?
Yeah.
Pochettino has agreed to become the next manager for the U.S. men's national team, reportedly. what went through your mind knowing that, this is a top quality coach who could really change kind of the landscape for you guys?
Yeah, no, honestly, when I saw the news, it was nice to, seeing that manager like Pochettino coached a lot of top teams that, agreed to coach for us. I haven't seen any, I don't think it's official yet or whatever, but if he becomes a manager, I feel like he'll be able to help a lot. He's a manager that has worked with top players, so yeah, he definitely has a lot of things to teach us. And then us as well, as obviously the same guys, so we need to also take accountability and where there was in the field. So at the end of the day, whatever manager that comes in, we have to also push on,
So in knowing that, what do you think that'll do for the midfield? Do you think that Fonseca playing you in that CDM role will benefit you now with the national team? Because I guess, Pochettino likes to play in that 4-2-3-1, and that would suit you if that's the position that you want to play long term.
I definitely think that playing here in Milan with Fonseca and the messages that he's given me and the position that I'm playing in will definitely help me in the national team for sure.
I just want to ask about the vibes at AC Milan. Tell me a little bit about when you connect to the Bluetooth speaker in the locker room. What are we listening to if we're in there? And when Christian Pulisic grabs the Bluetooth speaker, what is he playing?
None of us connect to the speaker, but the vibes are great. The vibes are great, man. Now we have a change room of different personalities. Everyone gets along. Even the new guys that came straight away, they're amongst the vibes and everything. So no, it's a great vibe in the change room. Everyone gets along with each other. Everyone laughs around and joke around, and no, it's amazing. Even the coach has noticed it from the beginning.
Speaking of vibes, CBS is sending our Serie A crew to cover the game on Saturday against Parma. They'll be at Parma, so be sure to say hi, Yunus. The game's on big CBS, so quite literally any TV that's connected to the wall in the country, you turn it on, and you'll be able to watch Parma against Milan. What do you think that means for you guys, for the sport in this country as well?
Yeah, it's huge. We always speak about how we would like to grow the sport in the US, and this is definitely a way. Getting people in the US to watch our games a lot, getting to know us more, tune in. Not just when we play for the national team, but week in, week out. Will definitely help grow the sport a lot, man.
Now I know why you got the fresh lineup.
Right?
For CBS.
Oh, we on Big Boy TV?
And then you got that Rick Ross beard going on.
There's going to be someone in the middle of Oklahoma saying, wow, that American in the midfield has a sick lineup.
Yeah.
Wow, what a lineup. Beautiful teeth,
right?
Nice lineup.
A little bit of pink in that kid, too.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing. Yunus,
Modeling
quickly,
contract coming up.
how's Christian's Italian coming along?
Yeah, he's actually speaking a lot now, and he's confident. Yeah. He even if someone speaks to him in English, he might reply in Italian. Coaches speak to him in Italian, and he replies in Italian. He's actually learned a lot. Even though in the summer, obviously, he spent quite a lot of time in the States and didn't speak it. He didn't forget.
Are you still translating for him a little bit? Or is he on his own? Well done.
Yeah, wow.
Progress. Oh, well, he's learning from the best. Yunus, thank you so much for taking the time. It's always a pleasure to see you. Best of luck this weekend. We can't wait to watch.